Hi, and welcome back to Bite Size. I'm Lisa, and this is Lens Island. The last episode left us on the beach next to our raft, so let's take a quick look at what we get to start with. But first of all, there is a sleeping bag. So you click on that and you get two options. You can either sleep or save. Obviously the sleep button is greyed out because that's only available when it's night time. But the bonus is if you click on the sleep button, it does actually save the game as well. So that's a big thumbs up. So next on the raft, we have a tool chest. Let's open it and see what we get. So when we open it up, it comes up with a little bit of a description on how the hotbar and the backpack work. So as you can see, it's drag unlocked items onto your hotbar to equip them, or drag an item off your hotbar to unequip it. Straightforward enough. Any unequipped hotbar items are automatically sent to your chest for storage. That's a bonus, especially if, like when you're starting, you only get 4 hotbar items. So if you want, and obviously one of those needs to be a food item. But at least if you have, say, got a torch or something else, another piece of equipment with you, but you need to equip a food item, then at least if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you're not going to lose your weapon. It's just going to go straight back to your toolbox. Next one says all of your resources are accessible from your backpack at any time and do not require storage. So that's good. At least you haven't got to keep going backwards and forwards to a tool chest when you want to build something. And then lastly, equip food items by dragging them directly from your backpack to your hotbar. So again, exactly the same as how you equip tools and weapons. So let's close this. Now, obviously, we start off with 3 weapons / tools. So the first one we get is the knife. Now this, obviously, it's a weapon as well as a tool, and when we start gathering, you'll see what it's used for as a tool. And in this box here, you can see there's a bit of a description on what sort of damage the item does. The next item on the list is a hatchet / axe. So again, you've got a bit of a description on what sort of damage it does. And then lastly, we have an iron pickaxe, which again is mainly for mining the stone, etc. Obviously, again, it could be utilised as a weapon if you don't have anything else on hand. Let's close that and we'll take a look at the tabs in the backpack. So we've got 2 ways of getting into the backpack, and it's either clicking on the tab and then escape to close, or you can just left click on the little button down here. So use the tab key to work your way through the tabs across the top. The first tab is resources. So as you can see here, it's wood, fibre, 3 types of stone, glass, gems, light stones, coal, iron, salvage metal, and dark essence. We'll go into these in a bit more detail in the next video or 2 when we come to actually start gathering things. As you can see here, we can hold in our backpack up to 150 of each of the items, so it's not a very small backpack. On the next tab, we have food and farming. Again, we can have 150 of each of these. We have blueberries, bananas, pumpkin, watermelon, passion fruit. We have grapes as well. There's also wheat you can grow, which we turn into flour and then also into bread. These are available to make at a later date once you're a bit further on in the game. There's also 3 flowers that grow on the island, which are roses, marigolds, and lavender. And what is good about this as well is all of the food items, apart from obviously the flour and the bread, you can actually farm and harvest. You haven't got to constantly be looking and gathering around the island. So on last tab, we have our building options. At the moment, they're greyed out because obviously we have no resources. Some of these are also locked, but they will open up at a later date once you've built a workbench and start to upgrade your workbench. Different items will start to unlock. We also have the farming section here, so everything here is to do with farming. And then obviously we have the decoration, which is, as it says on the tin, so to speak, it's basically all the items you can make to decorate your house once you come to build it. So there we go. And as you can see in the top right corner of the little box, you can actually make money. We'll look at that in a later video. So that's it for this bite-sized video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Look out for episode 3. Where we're going to start gathering a few of the resources that we need. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.